What do you think you're doing in here, Moira? Moira, the game hasn't begun yet. That's right, guys. There's a game going on tonight. It's the final round of the Viewer Recipe Challenge. We've had rounds 1, 2, and 3, and these are the 3 winners from each round. Pucksinwah with his pecan pie won first, then Graceful won with the Lucky Charms marshmallow peanut mix, and then Martina won round 3 with this interesting ball of butter cookies and peanuts and jam. And so Gurdy's here, she wants to play. So we're going to get the recipes out on the table, and the ladies are going to go to town and choose a winner for the final round. And here's the kicker tonight. The winner gets to choose the name of the brand new female that's been showing up. That's right. And that might be her right over there. You get to name that raccoon. Gurdy, are you ready to play? Oh my goodness, Martina. I just put the plate down and Gurdy Monster's smelling. Gurdy's thinking about it. She's taking one of your gooey balls. She puts it down. She's going over to Graceful. She's going over to Pucksinwah. Pucksinwah, you're going to get the first hit tonight with your pecan pie. So it's on, guys. It's on like pecan pie. Here's Moira right here. Moira was coming into the house and being a thief and taking cookies. Those cookies are from Mr. Wiener if he shows up. And I got a bowl of water ready for him in the house. So Moira, no more coming into the house and stealing cookies. You got to play the game. A lot of good sweet stuff here. Okay, here we go. Ebony. So the 2 big monster raccoons are diving into Pucksinwah's pecan pie. So I tried to even out the plates as much as I could with equal portions. That's heavy, dense pie. Those are heavy, dense balls. That's a little more airy with the mini marshmallows in there. But so far, the pie's getting all the action. Martina, I can't believe Gurdy dropped that one. Last time that went over so good. So it's all females again, and whoever wins gets to name that one over there. Hopefully she comes on in and she starts to play. Moira, what you gonna do? You gonna play the game, sweetie? You gonna play the game? Look behind you, there's a lot of good stuff. Oh, you just want to be the grumpy queen. Here comes Gurdy Monster. Okay, Martina, Gurdy is not in the mood for yours. Graceful. Look at picking out a Lucky Charm and puts it down. I think the pie is going to take it all tonight if this keeps up. So I got the swimming pool out there. It's nice and full of water. Here comes Moira. Moira's going to go to the pie. Oh my goodness. Pucksinwah, are you going to just take it all? This is way too easy. These other recipes got to get some action. They won other rounds, so they're proven winners already. I can't believe Ebony gave up on that pie and is just going back to eating loose peanuts on the ground. Okay, guys. Pucksinwah, do you have a name ready for this one? Because you might be winning the final round. Are you going to play the game? Look at this. Just Gurdy wants to play the game. That's interesting. So I kind of have to put peanuts out sometimes just to draw them in close to the table. And it seems like that's what they want right now. You can't argue with a raccoon. A raccoon knows what it wants. Here's Gurdy. Gurdy, I know what you want. You want pie. Oh, I'd say half that plate is gone. Here comes Ebony. Oh my goodness, Pucksinwah. You are running away with this competition right now. And you're going to get to choose the name of this one if it keeps up. All right, Martina. This one's at your plate, smelling, thinking about it. Gave it a lick and said, nope. That is interesting. Wants the loose peanuts. Pretty soon all these peanuts are going to be gone. Ebony says, I'll play the game. Give me that pie. Puts the pie down. I got to keep an eye on that piece. We can't have a loose piece out there. Gurdy is the destroyer of pecan pie. There you go, Graceful. You're getting a hit. And if Ebony positions herself here and it intimidates Gurdy Monster from going to that plate, this whole game could start to turn. These are raccoon dynamics. Anything is possible. Anything can change at any moment. So Pucksinwah, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to choose Maud if you win tonight. But it's up to you. Ebony is not sure what to do. Just tiny little nibbles. such a big beast and is just nibbling away at that plate. I don't understand that at all. Here comes Gurdy Monster. Uh-oh. See that look that Gurdy's giving? Gurdy doesn't want to get into it with Ebony. Good thing Ebony took that piece of pie off the table for Gurdy. So Pucksinwah, that's a good thing, because if that was left behind, that wouldn't count. But I have to say, once that piece of pie is polished off, there's just 2 left, and you're going to have it. Martina, I can't believe it. Uh-oh, here comes the queen. Look at this one, ain't budging much either. Yeah, you do have a badger-looking face. Look at Gurdy. Gurdy, there's some crust you left behind on that sidewalk right there. Gurdy's gonna have to polish that off. Moira, what is going on? Why are you so grumpy? Well, I have to say, Graceful, you are getting steady action here. Ebony is really taking her time, though. Okay, Martina, look, you did get a hit. Now the balls are in play. That might make Moira want to have one. Look at Moira. She is putting on a show, and that one does not care. They are not respecting their queen. So I had a feeling that's what was going to happen with the swimming pool. They were going to be taking food and just dunking it right in that big water source. And that's what Gurdy's doing. She feels nice and comfortable in there with her wet pecan pie. Now me, when it comes to pecan pie, I like to throw it in the microwave, about 20 seconds, get it nice and hot. Then I put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it, and I'm set. I'm in heaven then. That is my favorite go-to pie on Thanksgiving Day. How about you guys? I've probably asked you that before. What is Moira walking with? Gurdy, you gotta eat that piece of crust. Gurdy, there's another piece. But look at, she is so intimidated by Ebony right there. Okay, Pucksinwah. Here's the tricky situation. She took off your last piece of pie. I really, really want to see that piece of crust disappear before I can call you the winner. I mean, normally I would let that slide, but because these guys are so far behind, I think there's time for us to wait and see if that gets eaten. But you pretty much have this wrapped up. That's apparent. Because Gurdy Monster is loving pecan pie, and who could blame any raccoon for not loving pecan pie? It has nuts. Raccoons love nuts, and it has sweetness, which they love. Moira, look at you. You're letting these females just not even respect you. They're just saying, we're going to do what we want, queen. I think Moira might be dethroned. She's getting too old. Okay, I think Gurdy finished that last piece of pie. Gurdy, you gonna eat that crust right there? She's going right by it. Walked right over it. Gurdy, you gotta finish that piece of crust. Like my mom would always yell at me, you better clean off that plate. And she would point and say, I still see stuff there. Oh goodness. It's such small pieces. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Can we let that slide? It's basically gone. You know what? We're going to let it slide. Pucksinwah, you ran away with this competition tonight. It wasn't even close. Gurdy Monster and Ebony all partook of your pie. And there's Moira. She's smelling the last of it right there. And she's nibbling it up. So there we go. I feel real good about this call. Congratulations, Pucksinwah. Your recipe is the top recipe for the year 2024. My OON's favorite food, pecan pie. And Moira is doubly making it official right now, eating that last little bit. So you have the honors of naming this raccoon right here. And it will be immortalized. When it keeps coming to the patio, we're going to call it by that name, and maybe we'll even let you name one of the babies. Thank you, Gurdy. thank you for taking Pucksinwah to the finish line. So thank you, Martina, for playing along, and thank you, Graceful, for playing along. Moira, look, that's the winner right there, Pucksinwah. So apparently Gurdy's second favorite is Martina. So we're going to keep watching now to see who comes in second place here. Hey, hey, hello, hello. Are you going to play? Are you going to eat some yummies? Hi, Ebony. Hiya, big monster. Boop, I got your nose. And here's Chaz now. Hi, Chaz. I don't think I've ever given Chaz a nose boop. Chaz is a little unpredictable. And that must be Simon right behind Chaz. What, Gurdy? So there you go, Martina. You're getting some fast action now. What do you want, Nellie? I gotta hold off until we have a second place here. Hello? 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 Like I said, a lot of these guys are related in ways I can't even understand. I kind of wish years ago when I started feeding them I paid better attention and I stuck with names more. Yeah, I was kind of real loose for years, they just showed up and they all kind of blended in together, and then I just started. Moira really was a breakthrough raccoon out of all of them in the group. Look at this. Simon and Chaz are polishing off Martina's right now. So Martina, you're going to take second place. So yeah, Moira, because of her distinct personality and the way she glommed onto me, then I really started to see them as individuals, and all the different babies she had through the year, and especially her batch 2 years ago, I really connected with those babies more than any of the other ones. And I still think Nellie's related to Moira somehow, because I've seen Nellie for many years, just like Moira. Oh, look at that stance. There's Chaz doing that low to the ground maneuver. So this must be Simon right here. Boy, those two are so close looking. Ebony, you got the table all to yourself now. This is the last left. Graceful. Graceful, you get third place, I guess. Okay, so now I'm going to start getting food out there. Now we can start tossing some peanuts, now that this is wrapped up. All right, Martina, you're going to have to try again in the fall or next year. One of these years you're going to win the final round. Oh, there's Grizz out there. There's Mr. Wiener over there. Oh, I want Mr. Wiener to come here. I got a brand new water bowl for him, like someone suggested, get that volcano shape so that they can't tip it over. So if Mr. Wiener comes in here, I'll give him water and not worry about it getting all over the place. So no signs of babies yet. I don't know about you guys. I got your butt. So look at that. I tossed some peanuts out and they bailed on the sweet stuff. So they know what their bodies want. All right. Wiener. Oh yeah. They do not want Wiener here. I gotta get them to the doorway and get them in here. Okay, Bill, I know what you want. Peanuts in the shell, right? There you go, Bill. What about you, Gurdy? You want peanuts in the shell too? Yo, take two of them. One in the mouth, one in the hand. Look at that. Such talented raccoons. All right. Moira is staring at me, licking her lips. There you go, Moira. Go get your cookie. I feel bad for Moira. She didn't get in on the action too much. She might have got a piece of pie, I forget. I know she got the last of it. Yeah, she's just not pushing her weight around anymore. There's Grizz. Give Grizz a cookie. Grizz doesn't want a cookie. Yeah, he does. Look at that big bear. I'm guessing, just a hunch, that he sired a lot of the babies we're going to be seeing. He just strikes me as that kind of big alpha male, the way no other males would just even budge him. He would just kind of push people out of the way. And by people, I mean OONS people. Gurdy, you did so good. You had so much sweet stuff. Do you want more sweets? There you go. Okay, Moira. There you go, Queen. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Who is standing? Someone is standing, and here's something on my back fence there. Look at that. Oh yeah. I think Wiener's trying to sneak in, and that one's gonna chase Wiener right off. Yep. There he goes. I saw that coming. That's Chaz. Okay, I'm gonna toss a cookie way out there for him. There, he got it. I feel bad for the boy. These ladies just don't want any boys around. Right, Gurdy? You're one of them. Okay, Moira. Bill, you want a cookie? You want a cookie or do you want peanuts? Oh, I see you, Nelly. There you go. You stand so pretty. So let's throw some goodies in the swimming pool for him. There we go. Nice sop on wet peanuts. Wiener, come on. Come on, Wiener. Come on, buddy. Come on in here. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got water for you. Look. Look, I got water so you could stay right in here. There you go. Here, let's dunk a cookie for you. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. I wanted you to come in here. You're still going to make a mess even with this bowl? That's, well, at least he's not going to tip it over. But he's still going to make a mess. But you know what? He is worth the mess. Because he's such a good boy. I just want to... Oh my goodness. I think 5 raccoons went up that one tree. I don't know what's out there. I'm looking. One's coming down. I don't see a coyote. I see Grizz standing guard. Wiener, what is going on out there? Dangerous times. So maybe the neighbor let the dog out? That's when I kind of talk quiet. If my neighbors are out. Huh. Well, this one seems fine. I don't know what that was. But holy cow. Just like lightning, they took off. And that tree's going to get crazy because they don't like being that close to each other. And there's a bunch up there. So it's just me and you, buddy. You're smart to be in here. This is your safe spot, huh? Yeah, you're so soft. You're so soft. There you go. What's in your ear? Did you get a new slice in your ear? You trying to look like Mama Moira? Your mother? With slices in the ear? I don't remember that. Let me look at it. Be so fussy. So Wiener, I saw your sister doing some weird stuff yesterday, Cutie Monster. I swear she lifted her tail and she marked. And then today I saw her rubbing her butt on the red water bowl. Like literally, just rubbing her butt all over it. This is all new behavior I've never seen before, and it's mostly Cutie doing it. And I think it has something to do with her being pregnant. Never seen him do a marking strategy. Okay, Bill. Peanuts for you. See, it pays to kiss up to Daddy Oon, because you get special treatment. Look at Wiener. This is the champ tonight, Pucksinwah, with pecan pie. I know you love pecan pie. I should go see if there's any leftovers. 1 second. Wiener, I found some pie. Look at. Oh, pecan pie. Oh, you're such a good boy. Are you gonna mess up my carpet? Good thing the wife is in another room. She would not like this at all. We got company coming over. Okay, so they all came down from the tree. Yum, yum, yum. So Wiener, there was another one here before that had a face just like yours. And it wasn't Skittish. I don't know who that was. Speaking of Skittish, his brother. I haven't seen Skittish in a long, long time. And that's one thing that stinks with doing this, is you really get to know one. You're used to seeing it night after night after night, and then all of a sudden they just don't show up anymore. And you worry, and eventually you just have to move on and love who's still around. But it's always sad. And you're always thinking, well, why would they leave a constant food source? But then I've had surprises after 3, sometimes 6 months. One that you had a name for, one that you knew well, comes right on back. And you go, where have you been? And all I can guess is maybe they go explore and they cross roads and they end up in a whole different park, a whole different woods, and they hang out there, and then something draws them back. Yeah, look at that water. You got pie and cookie in there. Aren't you spoiled? Aren't you a spoiled raccoon? Look at that. You're not eating the crust? Okay, Bill. Okay, Puck. What's your name for this one here? Oh, here's a nightshade. The resurrected from the dead nightshade. So someone said they call water like this raccoon tea. I think I would call that gumbo right now. You are spoiled. Well, guys, what a fun evening. We have a champ tonight, Pucksinwah. Thank you, Martina. Thank you, Graceful. And we're going to do this again. We're going to have plenty of games throughout the summer. And the babies will be coming before you know it. That's going to be great footage. I'm going to be heading out of town to do some visiting with my mom out west. So there might be a stretch up ahead. Not going to say when there's not as many videos going on. And that's probably why. Maybe I'll film something out west like a sea lion or a sea otter and make a short out of that. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for playing along, and thanks for your support, everyone. What are you doing? I'm going to get your belly.